Devil's giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
What's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have Sivir, Xerath, Zhao, Singed, and Zyra versus the blue team, who has Amumu, Zac, Elise, Ezreal, and Lux. Should be a great match between these phenomenal different players. So, starting right off at the top lane, we're going to have Singed versus Zac. This is a matchup that I've really wanted to see for a long time, ever since Zac came out. So Singed mains AD carry while Zac mains top. This is going to give Zac a pretty big advantage, but Zac is a really new champion, and a lot of people know what Singed does, and not a lot of people know what Zac does yet. Like, you know, all the intricacies and the best ways to build him and stuff like that. So it could really swing either way, to be honest. But Singed's been played by this person 18 times, where Zac's been played by this person 17 times. I think overall I will have to give the advantage to Zac on this, just because the element of surprise, plus the familiarity with the solo lane and top being the main one. But then if we take a look at the middle lane, we're going to have Xerath versus Lux, which is also a great matchup. Both of them main casters, so no one's going to have a big advantage there. But Xerath has been played by this person 37 times, where Lux has been played by this person 64 times, which is almost double. So I think I'm definitely going to have to vote for the Lux on this one. Then we take a look into the jungle, which is going to be very, very exciting. We're going to have Zhao versus Amumu. Amumu is not a jungler I've seen in a very, very long time. Zhao mains jungle while Amumu mains caster, so Zhao should have a pretty big, huge advantage. Zhao's only been played by this person 35 times compared to Amumu, who has been played by this person 88 times. I don't know how well that's going to work out, because like I said, he doesn't main jungle, so he doesn't have that familiarity, but that's a lot of games to play with not maining jungle. 88 games with just Amumu, so it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be a tight battle, but I think Zhao will overall come out on top, because I think he synergizes a little bit better with his team. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's so hard to say. They're both really good. I think Zhao is a little bit more potent right now as far as dealing the damages, but having the extra CC from Amumu is going to help a ton. So yeah, what the heck? I'm going to go with Zhao on this one. Then we take a look at the bottom lane. Of course, last but not least, we're going to have Sivir versus Ezreal. Sivir we do not see very frequently, almost not at all, but Sivir mains AD carry while Ezreal mains top. This should give Sivir a huge advantage. So Sivir's been played by this person 9 times, which is not a lot, but she has been out since beta, so it's very likely that this person has played her quite a few times. Ezreal's been played by this person 18 times, which is, you know, double of what Sivir has been played, but still maining top lane and then going into AD carry, it's a very tough situation to be in. So I think I'm going to have to give the advantage to Sivir anyway. Then if we take a look at the supports, we're going to have Zyra and Elise. Yes, Elise support, something we've seen in a few tournaments, but not too much in solo queue. So Zyra mains AD carry while Elise mains top. This means that she's most likely been played by this person top quite a few times as well. Zyra's only been played by this person twice, to where Elise has been played by this person 18 times. Overall, it's really hard to say, but he mains AD carry, so it's going to give him a huge advantage in the bottom lane as well. I think I'll have to go with the red team's bottom lane. But in the end, if you add up all the wins and losses with everybody, the champions that they're playing, you'll see that the red team has a 55.94% chance of winning, where the blue team has a 54.88% chance of winning. So it looks like it's going to go in favor of the red team by about 1%, which is not a lot. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. What's up, everybody? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League, and of course we have some amazing Diamond League level, class, caliber, however you want to put it, type of players in this game. I'm very excited to see Zac and Elise on the same team. A lot of people have been playing Zac in the jungle, and this will be one of the first times I see him actually going in mid, because a couple of people have been talking about trying him mid, but haven't really like tried it or done it all that great. So it should be a very interesting match as far as that is concerned. Like just strictly throwing him mid and going against a Xerath as well, which should be very interesting. I mean, he does have quite a bit of mobility with the slingshot and his jump around. You know what I'm talking about? So it could be difficult especially once he hits 6 for Xerath, to hit him to get the stun going on. But after that, before that, I don't think Xerath will have a problem. So Xerath can kind of just zone him out a little bit and nail 6 before Zac does. He should, in theory, be able to pick up a kill on Zac before level 6, and then he should be able to win that lane. But that's, like I said, that's only in that case scenario. It's very possible that that will not happen, because not everything happens quite that way. It would be nice if everything happened the way as planned, but chances of that happening are pretty slim usually, especially when you're going up against people that are just as skilled, if not more skilled than you. It's just not likely for a complete stompfest, despite the other games that we've seen lately. And oh my gosh, somebody's computer is ridiculously slow. But in the meantime, before the game kind of gets really going, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see daily content. I'm trying to get up to 2 videos a day. I think you guys might enjoy that. I don't know how much League of Legends the average my average subscriber actually watches, so it's hard to say, but I think, I mean, 2 videos is a lot. It's really hard to actually get 2 videos, but it's definitely something I'm willing to try, because it seems that a lot of you guys like videos and you keep wanting more videos, and I'm getting a lot more requests for champions and players that you want to see. So, you know, keep those requests coming in. Leave a request in the comment section or send me a private message, and, you know, I'll try to get a game pretty much within that week. I should be able to find it, unless it's a really oddball champion like a Heimerdinger or something like that. It's very difficult to do it, but typically if it's you know, a high caliber player or somebody you really like to see anywhere on the NA or EOS server, I should be able to find them within a week. I can't imagine any reason so I wouldn't be able to find it, but definitely let me know. You don't have to even be a subscriber to request. So if this is your first time viewing the game or viewing my channel, just throw in a request if you want to see a specific champion or player. Seriously, it does not matter whatsoever. But yeah, definitely follow my Twitter and my Twitch so you'll know when I go live. I'm starting to do a little bit of live streaming, not particularly for League of Legends, or not only League of Legends, I should say. So far there's no Sivir's actually a champion we have not seen in a very long time. And I actually heard on a podcast earlier today that people thought that her model was clunky and like crappy looking, and I don't see that. Like, I remember her old model being pretty bad, but her new model isn't. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a little compared to the others. And these ones have a little bit more detail in it. But anyway, that's kind of besides the point. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen a Sivir in a really long time, so it should be interesting. Wow! Elise does so much damage as support, so it's really nice to see that. Zac is actually going to be going top instead of mid, and they're going to be sending Lux in mid against Xerath. So that's a really good matchup. Both of them are very skill shot oriented, so it kind of comes down to who has the mechanics and who has the juking abilities. I really like Elise as support, like I said earlier. She does so much damage at level 1 and 2, and as you can see, I mean, she pretty much already backed them off. Although her abilities are going to get really easily spell shielded by the Sivir, and Sivir can clear out waves pretty quickly. We could have a gank here coming out from Zhao onto the Zac. He's gonna get poisoned. Is he gonna fling him back? Is he gonna fling him back? Is he gonna fling him back? Oh, slingshot starts it out. Oh, you blows the ghost. Very unfortunate. And no, Altec actually disconnected from the game. That is definitely not going to be good. So the red team at a huge disadvantage at this point. A great slingshot coming out from Zac. Zac, oh my gosh, it charged up quite a bit. Oh, beautiful bandage toss, actually forcing the flash out. Wow, so many summoners down for the red team already in this game. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with this advantage. Amumu should have a very, very big advantage. He's going to bandage toss over. Oh, no, he's not. He's actually going to... Oh, man.
First blood.
And I missed it somehow. I'm assuming she goes in human form and snags a cocoon. A beautiful cocoon. And nice. Boom. Exhaust coming in, and the beautiful repel to un-aggro those minions. And oh my gosh, are you serious? So many. See, this is the fight that I wanted to watch before the first blood. And then this one came out. Nice. Wow, Zach doing so much damage, picking up some health as he runs through. He's going to throw that flash out. You know, he knew that there was absolutely no way that Sinch could get away from it because he didn't have his ghost anymore. He ended up using it trying to get a kill on Zach earlier, and it just didn't work. I'm still very disappointed that Zach never gets to turn into a buzzsaw. Oh my god. I seriously am going to miss every single kill this game, apparently. Oh, invisible minions. Ooh, nice binding, and then throwing up with the ignite as well. And oh my gosh, Zach is easily going to be able to get out of there with a pretty simple slingshot. It doesn't cost any mana, so he just has to wait for the cooldown. Amumu coming in from the back. He does have a bandage toss, and Zach's going to do a little bit of damage. Yes, boop. And that is going to feed double buffs onto Zach. That is not good at all for the red team. Red team is not doing too well this game so far. Yeah, this is gonna be very dangerous. Zach's actually up in CS, which is very surprising as well, but the fact that Sivir keeps disconnecting is making for not as interesting of a game as I wanted it to be, especially with the champions that everyone's playing. It's like a perfect combo of oddball champions. The great thing about high level solo queue is that if one person picks like a oddball champion or a very non-conventional champion, kind of like, I mean, Xerath, he gets played every once in a while, but you just don't see him on a regular basis. Same with Sivir. When they get picked, it kind of opens up. Everyone's like, oh, I'll try something different. Like, Elise support isn't too common. It's getting a little bit more common as far as pro play goes, but it just isn't common in solo queue yet because people don't know how to play it properly. Ooh, light binding just barely missed on the Xerath. They could very easily go. It almost sounds like he's getting DDoSed. That's what it sounds like. Zach doing quite a bit of damage, able to keep at a pretty much full with just his passive going. Oh, that actually applies red buff? Is that what that's doing? Oh no, it does slow them. Sorry, it just slows them. I forgot. Zach is still doing it. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be really, really sucky. It's not good times at all for the Sinch, which is very surprising because Sinch is typically one of the biggest bullies in lane. But we could have a huge, massive engage down in mid, and oh, this is not going to be good. Xerath is not level 6. He's not going to be able to get away. Oh, flash to avoid the stun. Nothing else happens there. And oh, Amumu gets that bandage toss. Nothing else is going to happen though. Jukes around Lucent Singularity, and that was a great play by Zhao. Once again, this is very annoying. I mean, this is annoying for me. I can't even imagine how it is for the viewers. It kind of sucks. It's almost like I don't... Oh! It's bouncy time, bouncy time, bouncy time, bouncy time. Oh, is he going to die from this? That is not going to be good. He's so low. The minions, are they going to kill him? He's at 29 HP. And yeah, there's no way. Oh, he picked it up with a passive! Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. Like, I think if Sinch just ran around in circles and auto-attacked one at a time, he would have gotten them. But in the meantime, Elise and, oh wow, Ezreal ends up picking the kill, but nice bandage toss landing on there. Oh my gosh, this is just an insane game already. The blue team is doing a great job, and it's very possible that they could go towards Dragon, but I think he used his smite. Yeah, he just used his smite to steal that blue buff. Kind of unfortunate. Zach is working on that top tower pretty heavily. Oh, laser! Boom. Oh, the flash. She didn't throw out the Lucent Singularity before she started it. She needed to do them at the same time. Throw out the Lucent Singularity and start the laser at the same time. And then right when it ended, blow the Lucent Singularity. And she would have been able to pick up that kill. She did burn the flash, which is still nice, but it would have been better to actually have a kill. For sure. Elise and Ezreal ended up picking up that tower pretty easily. Not having any problems for obvious reasons, but oh, Zach could be in the tough position. He's just basically spamming his spells, trying to get everything he can, every little bit of damage that he can, before he has to go back, and then also getting a little bit of health just from his passive. Blue team is pinging off for the red buff. They could possibly make a move. Lux does have blue buff, and they were not spotted out. This is not going to be good if he goes for the banish toss. They're coming in through the bushes. Zhao has no idea that they're there. He's going to throw in that life binding, and this is going to be a very, very, very dead Zhao. Ezreal throws out the ult. It just wasn't nearly in time to grab the assist. Slow now coming in. Oh, the slingshot actually misses because of the Singularity, and then bounce time. Bounce time. Oh, stretchy punches. The stretchy punches. I really, I'm gonna nerd out here for a second. I really just, like, every time he hits his Q, I just think bazooka. If anybody gets that, let me know in the comments. Bazooka! If anybody gets it, oh my god. You'll be my best friend. So, but every time he does it, it makes me laugh. I like how he laughs. See, Zach is a fun champion. He has fun. And I think that was something that was really needed in this game. Just a champion that has fun. Like, enjoys it. But not in, like, a maniacal, crazy way like Shaco. You know how Shaco, you know he enjoys it because he's a psycho. But... come no bazooka. But yeah, I mean, they came out with all these dark, evil looking champions, which are freaking awesome, don't get me wrong. I actually prefer those champions, but it kind of also sets a tone for the game, saying, hey, we like being evil and stuff like that. Oh, this could not be good for Lux. Lux is definitely going to get run out of here. She's going to be able to flash. No, she gets stunned by the Xerath. And Xerath is going to possibly be able to fix it up. Is he? Oh, no. That is going to not be good. Red team still putting out a lot of damage. Ezreal's ult hits 3 members of the red. But unfortunately, Amumu never used Curse to the Sad Mummy. Just kind of surprising. Oh, man. Oh, a beautiful cocoon wrapped into a banish toss. Right in there. And then Curse to the Sad Mummy. That is not going to be good. Bounce time coming out. Bounce it. Bounce it. Bounce it. Bazooka. He should barely be able to get. Oh, Sarah almost got him. I was like, oh, that was so close. So close. Ezreal in the meantime just pushing bottom lane. Come on, Altec. You got this, bro. I believe in you. Oh my gosh, he's almost dead. Again. He's getting so crazy low. I like how he did actually get the Spirit of Stitch first. That's an excellent item for Zach. Laser! The sniper! Can't run away from that. That was the worst possible way you could run. Because as you see, if you go here, if she starts powering the laser, which she did right when he got there, and bam, that was an easy kill. But yeah, right when if he's running here and she starts firing the laser, he can't juke to left or right because he has the wall here and he has the tower here. So there's nothing he could do except for die. And you should know that, especially when you're at that amount of health and you know you're going up against the Lux. It's really not a good decision to do something like that. But it happens, I suppose. Everybody has their dirt moments. Ezreal doing work. 110 CS at 13 minutes. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have more. He's missing quite a bit of CS here. Oh, never mind. He only missed one. Oh, this is not going to be good. He's getting charged in by 3 members. He's going to use that barrier. Able to flash over the wall. Sivir's following up. She is 5 levels behind. If she can actually get Oh my gosh, she can get the kill. Oh, she doesn't get the kill. She does get a pretty decent chunk of level. Oh, it would have been really nice if she did it. Xerath gets the stun on the Lux, and Lux is in a really terrible situation, and Xerath is going to flash out of that. Oh, very nice chop by Elise and Amumu, both saving the Lux. And bounce time is going to get it. Easy pickup on that kill. And then the minions take top tower, it seems. So it's going to be 2 towers to 0. 14 kills to 3. This is a really dangerous situation for the blue team. I mean, they're already 8,000 gold down at 14 minutes. That's definitely not a spot that you want to be in. Oh, this could be dangerous. No, the 3-talent strike is actually not going to go in any further. He is also 5 levels behind. So that alone is just absolutely crazy. He has level 2 of his ult. It's not up, granted, but oh, this is going to be bad for Singe. Singe is going to be able to fling him back into the fray. Get a 3-talent strike, doing quite a bit of damage. This should be a relatively easy kill for the red team. Are they going to be able to pick it up? Yes, they will. Now they just have to destroy his passive. Laser picking it up once again. Poor Zhao. The poor Zhao getting sniped. Just boom, headshot. Oh, light binding almost landed, but just not quite long enough. Ezreal coming in from the side. Is he going to do anything crazy? It looks like, wow, Elise is going in heads first. Very surprising. Oh, Zyra throws down the ultimate. Not going to hit anybody, but it's going to zone quite a bit. The laser actually missing the Singe. Very unfortunate. And nice little bit of damage going down on Xerath, but it's not going to be enough. Ezreal now caught out of position. The shield definitely going to help him out. Get the light binding just so we can get away. Is he going to be able to get over that wall? Yes, he will. The arcane shift will easily get it. Oh, the flash is not in range to Audacious charge. Once again, very unfortunate. I hate when that happens. You're just barely out of range. You've got to be like almost 1 Teemo out of range. Zach in the meantime, wow, picking up a kill on Zyra, having absolutely no problems there. Ooh, almost killed the Lux. Lux is at 13 HP. But in the meantime, blue team is finally going after this dragon. And this is going to be 10,000 gold advantage at 16 minutes. Definitely not favorable position for the red team. But, oh no, this could be bad. Zach is once again going in balls deep. Does not seem to care. He's able to just spam his bazooka so frequently, though. Yeah, he's gonna throw it. And they're able to pick up that kill pretty easily. And a fling over the wall, but it's gonna go right into the cocoon. Beautiful cocoon, actually getting it. Is Elise gonna be able to pick it up with the venom? The venom. Bandage toss. Bandage toss. Oh, curse the sad mummy. Ripping it up, but they're gonna get a kill on there, and that's gonna be a nice stun. And oh, Elise almost ends up going down. And a bazooka for the kill. Zyra, is she gonna get it? And yes, he's still in tower range. This could be bad. This could be really bad. He picks it up. Oh, he's at 116 HP. Oh my gosh, he bazookas for. Oh, jukes, the jukes. I can't believe he just survived that. That was absolutely insane. The server has finally stopped disconnecting. Yay, Altec. Level 7 still 5 levels behind, giving her some mana back. Not having too many problems with that. He knows that once she doesn't have a spell shield, she can't do anything anymore. So anyway. And wow, in the meantime, oh, Lux picks up the kill. How did that one transpire? I didn't even see that one. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, she's gonna see him and just right behind the wall, boop, light binding her, boom, boom. That ignite is gonna finish it up. He tries to lifesteal off the minions, not gonna be enough. Teleport now come down, taking the minions. Oh my gosh, home guard. Throws out the ult. Is he gonna be able to take it long enough? No, the cocoon is going to stop him, and so with the light binding. Rayman picking up a nice kill on support, of course. The Rainbow. Almost got another tower out of that. Amumu is still kind of just doing his own thing. It's nice that he's able to farm in lane and not really have many consequences. He's basically just been farming the other team's jungle when he can. And oh no, that could be kind of position here. Once again, he gets shot over the wall, is able to slingshot out of there, and oh no, Xerath is completely caught out of position, but the bazooka is going to slow him down just a little bit. Oh, just barely missing a snare, but he gets flung into their whole team, and I don't think there's any way for him to get out of this. Yeah, that is really, really bad. Zach goes in with the bounce, trying to get a couple kills. He doesn't actually pick up any. Oh man, so close. Very nice try. That binding doesn't quite go down either. And Sivir almost falls. Still doing a little bit of one-on-one action here. Ezreal doing a phenomenal job as expected. And oh my gosh. Lux is doing a great job. She's 6-1-6 with 136 CS. She's up by 50 CS as well as 4 kills. It's going to be very difficult for him to come back. She has almost double the gold that Xerath has. And oh, can't believe the laser didn't kill him. He did have his ultimate. Beautiful play. That's exactly what he needed to do. But another tower going down. 6 towers to 0. Blue team has a massive advantage. It's just ridiculous. They have almost double. They have almost a 20,000 gold advantage at 20 minutes. And I don't know if I've seen this much of a gold difference this early. It's actually very surprising to me. So the blue team is going to end up recalling. I don't know if they're going to do anything else. I don't know if they're going to go for Baron and then finish it, or if they're just going to wait, or if the red team's just going to surrender, because that's very possible.
I may be outnumbered, but even the odds can stand against me.
Wow, he is nailing those cocoons like nobody's business. And yep, that is the surrender vote at 20 minutes. Beautiful game. I mean, it wasn't as competitive as, of course, we all like to see, but it was just great to see somebody kind of bully Singed out of a lane. It's something I haven't really seen before. I've seen a couple of them like early game, because Elise does okay against Singed as well, but Singed typically will come back later on. But this particular case, Singed was not able to do anything, especially because Zach got 10 kills, Singed just 7 deaths. Definitely not good. But overall, it's a great game. If you guys want to see more games a lot like this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any recommendations or requests for champions or players that you want to see on the NA or EUS server, please let me know. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.